Heat 1. This is the first of 16 heats. Event number 11, the women's 200 meter freestyle. Lane number 1, Jean Seidler, Wisconsin Masters. Lane 2, Diane Smith, Conejo Valley. Lane 3, Dallery Hobb, semi-unattached. Lane number 4, Gint Clifford, Arizona Masters. Lane 5, Marion Blanco, UCLA Bruin Masters. Lane 6, Ellen Chakra, Nova. Lane number 7, Alex Hazlitt, Reston Masters Swim Team. Finishing under the flag, the age 78 Wisconsin Master, that's Jean Seiler. Let's give her a round of applause when she finished, please. Finishing, Jean Seiler. Heat 2. This is Heat 2, 16, the women's 200-meter freestyle. Lane number 1, Mary Toomey, CMAC. Lane 2, Jody Westgate, swim Fort Lauderdale. Lane 3, Candy Christensen, Wisconsin. Lane 4, Blair Brockman, swim Fort Lauderdale. Lane 5, Nancy Stanbury, Long Beach Grunions. Lane 6, Carol Cracciolo, Rose Bowl. Lane 7, Andy Hunt, Puget Sound Masters. Lane 8, Dana Green, North Carolina Masters. Up next to be Heat 3 of 16. Lane 1 is going to be Stewart, 2 Gillies, 3 Webb, 4 Bradbury, 5 Wright, 6 Shore, 7 Scott, 8 Schneider. Heat 3 of 16 coming up next. Leader is in lane number 8. That's Dana Green out of North Carolina. Once again, up next, Heat 3 of 16. Coming up next, lane 1 will be Margaret Stewart, 2 Judy Gillies, 3 Linda Webb, 4 Debbie Bradbury. Lane 5 will be Jill Wright, 6 will be Susan Shore, 7 Stephanie Scott, 8 Mary Schneider. Nice race between 7 and 8. That's Andy Hunt, Puget Sound Masters. Up next, Dana Green, North Carolina Masters. Andy Hunt in 7, Dana Green in 8. Andy Hunt showing some moxie, trying to catch up to Dana Green in 8. Meanwhile, 3, that's Candy Christensen, Wisconsin Masters. But now it looks like taking over the lead in lane number 7, that's Andy out of Puget Sound. Unofficial winner by a touchout, that's going to be Andy Puget Sound Masters. Unofficial time, 3:41.45. Heat 3. This is the third of 16 heats for the women's 200-meter freestyle event number 11, lane 1. That's Margaret Stewart, Mission Viejo, lane 2, Judy Gillies, Arizona Master, lane number 3, Linda Webb, Swim Fort Lauderdale, lane 4, Debbie Bradbury, Nova, lane 5, Jill Rice, Sawtooth Masters, lane 6, Susan Shore, West Hollywood Aquatics, lane 7, Stephanie Scott, Walnut Creek, lane 8, Mary Schneider, Wisconsin Masters. This is the third of 16 heats in the water. Up next will be heat 4, 16. In heat 4, lane 1 will be Crystal Pinkston, 2, Jean Hoffman, 3, Deborah Packin, 4, Malika Raman, lane 5, Janelle Schmidt, 6, Joanne Menard, 7, Liz Scott, 8, Masako Kubota. You should be behind the blocks. Debbie Bradbury from Nova in lane 4 is your leader, followed by lane number 7, Stephanie Scott out of Walnut Creek. Turning first, that's Debbie Bradbury out of Nova, splitting at 1:38.36 unofficially. Once again, up next is Heat 4, 16 for the women's tuna freestyle. Lane 1, Pixton, 2, Hoffman, 3, Packin, 4, Raman, 5, Schmidt, 6, Menard, 7, Scott, 8, Kubota. Coming home in lane number 4, that'll be Debbie Bradbury, your heat leader in heat number 3 from Nova. She came in with a time of 3:26.84. Second position at a swim Fort Lauderdale, that'll be Linda Webb in lane 3. Entry time at 3:36.33. Looking like a best time, really picking up the pace in lane number 4, Debbie Bradbury from Nova. She finishes unofficially 3:22.14, a nice 4-second draw for Debbie. Excellent swimming, ladies. Heat 4. This is the fourth of 16 heats for the women's 200 meter freestyle. Lane 1, Crystal Pinkston from Marin Aquatics. Lane 2, Jean Hoffman, Arizona Masters. Lane 3, Deborah Packin, Nova. Lane 4, Malika Rahman, Conejo Valley. Lane 5, Jonelle Schmidt, Arizona Masters. Lane number 6, Joanne Menard, Mesa Aquatics. Lane 7, Liz Scott, Arizona Masters. Lane number 8, Masako Kubota, Nova. Up next will be Heat 5 of 16. In lane 1 will be Kathy Neville. Lane 2, Helena Bergstrom. Lane 3 will be Susan Helmrich. Lane 4, Katie Woods. Lane 5, Nikki Stokels. Lane 6, Carol Wilson. Lane 7, Ang Asofefa. Lane 8, Fiona Harwich. Up next, Heat 5. Halfway leader is in lane number 4. That'll be Malika Rahman at our Conejo Valley. She splits at a 1:27.23. Coming home, your leader in lane number 4, that's Malika Rahman out of Conejo Valley. Finishing strong in lane number 4, Malika Rahman out of Conejo Valley Masters. Unofficial time 3:02.62. That's a nice 10-second draw for her. Unofficially filling second, that's lane number 5, Janelle Schmidt out of Arizona Masters. Heat 5. This is Heat 5 of 16 in water. Lane number 1, Kathy Neville, San Diego Swim Match. Lane number 2, Helena Bergstrom, Mission Viejo. Lane number 3, Susan Helmrecht, Streamliners. Lane number 4, Katie Woods, Reston Master Swim Club. Lane number 5, Nikki Stokels, Conejo Valley. Lane number 6, Carol Wilson, Mission Viejo. Lane 7, Ang Asofefa, Pirates Aguas Abiertas. Lane number 8, that's Fiona Harwich, Rose Bowl Masters. Lane 6, that will be Carol Wilson in lane number 6. She came with an entry time of 2:59.97. Lane 3 in second position, that will be Susan Helmrecht out of Streamliners. Up next will be Heat 6 of 17. Lane 1 is going to be Wendy McNamara. Lane 2, Amy Flesser. Lane 3 will be BT Konoka. Lane 4 is going to be Elizabeth Boscasi. Lane 5 will be Mindy Seidler. 6, Allison Kari. Lane 7, Megan O'Donnell. Lane 8, Lo Knapp. Heat 6 of 16 coming up next. Leader in Heat number 5, that's still going to be Carol Wilson from Mission. Lane number 6. Carol Wilson, Mission Viejo. Finishing strong, that's Carol Wilson on lane number 6 from Mission Viejo. Unofficial time of a 2:48.37. That's a nice 11-second time drop. Nice race, otherwise for third position. Race between 7 and 8 between Ang Azofefa and Fiona Harwich. They're racing to the wall. Excellent swim, ladies. Heat 6. Heat 6 of 16, Awara Lane 1, Wendy McNamara from Big Sky, Montana Masters. Lane 2, Amy Flesser for Northlanders Swim Club. Lane 3, Beata Konopka, Conejo Valley Masters. Lane number 4, that's Elizabeth Boscacci out of Santa Barbara. Lane 5, Mindy Seidel, Wisconsin. Lane number 6, Allison Carey, semi-attached. Lane 7, Megan O'Donnell, Rose Bowl. Lane number 8, that's Lo Knapp, semi for Swim Utah. Up next is going to be Heat 7 of 16. Lane 1 will be Charissa So, 2, Isabel Singh, 3, Monica Carter, 4, Gina Rudy, 5, Beth McBride, 6, Joanne Salzacal, 7, Jennifer Lyman, 8, Suzanne Devine. Early leader, lane number 6, semi-unattached, that's Allison Carey. She came at a time of 2:54.40. That's Allison Carey, lane number 6. She's your leader. Nice race for third. Lane number 8 is in second position. Currently, that's Lo Knapp, swimming for Swim Utah. The race is for third. Lane numbers 2 and 3 training together. That'll be Amy Flesser for Northlanders, Beati Konopka from Conejo Valley. Bringing it home, though, your leaders start to finish for heat number 6. That's Allison Carey. Allison Carey in lane number 6. Unofficial time, 2:30.46. Heat 7. This is Heat 7 of 16. Lane number 1, Charissa So, Caltech. Lane 2, Isabel Singh, Puget Sound Master. Lane 3, Monica Carter, Sacramento Master. Lane number 4, Gina Rudy Nova. Lane 5, Beth McBride, Marcia Enthusiastic, lane number 6. Joanne Salzacal from Las Vegas, Master, lane number 7. Jennifer Lyman, Mission Viejo, lane number 8. Suzanne Devine out of Michigan Masters. Leader in lane number 8, that's Suzanne Devine, swimming for Michigan Masters. She came in time of 2:53.03. She's well ahead of that pace. Otherwise, a nice race for second. Lane 2 with a slight edge. That'll be Isabel Singh out of Puget Sound Masters. Splitting a 1:15.67 at the halfway mark, that's Suzanne Devine on Michigan Masters. Coach Mark Moore, do you mind coming to an announcing table? Coach Mark? One lap to go for lane number 8. That's Suzanne Devine. Up next is heat number 8 out of 16. One's going to be Standard, 2 Culper, 3 Freelander, 4 Goldschmidt, 5 Warmoth, 6 Marotis, 7 Stanhoff, 8 Listruer. Finishing first, that's Suzanne Devine, unofficial time at a 2:41.72. Nice time improvement. Heat 8. This is heat number 8 of 16. In the water, lane number 1, Heather Stanar from Mission. Lane number 2, Catriona Cuthbert from Colorado Masters. Lane number 3, Rebecca Freelander from Sierra Nevada. Lane 4, Claudia Goldschmidt from Sarasota Shark. Lane 5, Stacy Warmoth, Ventura County. Lane number 6, Christina Marotis, San Diego. Lane number 7, Tracy Stanhoff, Orange County Riptide. Lane number 8, Marilyn Listruer, Brian Lee Ohana Club. Up next will be heat 9 of 16. Lane number 1 will be Carrie Atwell. Lane 2, Bethany Wickholm. 3, Gina Hundley. 4, Susie Cotton. Lane 5, Emily Walker. 6, Lisa Shipper. Lane number 7, Tatiana Villalobos Molina. Lane number 8 is going to be Sharon Dill. Up next, heat 9. Coming up next. Leader in lane number 5, that will be Stacy Warmoth from Ventura County Masters. She came with an entry time of 2:48.70. 1 lap to go for lane number 5, followed by lane 3. That'll be Stacy Warmuth, followed by Rebecca Freelander. At some point, if Coach Taylor can come up to the announcing table. Coach Taylor, please. Stacy Warmuth, lane number 5, unofficial time of 2:37.06. Timers, can you hit the touchpad for lane number 7, please? Heat 9. This is Heat 9 at 16 in the water. Lane number 1, Carrie Atwell, Olympic Club. Lane 2, Bethany Wickholm, Ojai Masters. Lane 3, Gina Hundley, San Diego Swim Masters. Lane number 4, Susie Cotton, Colorado Masters. Lane number 5, Emily Walker, Southern California. Lane number 6, Lisa Sheeper, Menlo. Lane number 7, that's Tatiana Villalobos Molina at Association de Natación Masters. Lane number 8, that's Sharon Dill for Masters for Mission. Up next, heat number 10 of 16. Lane 1 will be Shannon McCleahy. Lane 2, Susan Ingraham. 3, Tracy Grilly. 4, Maria Johnson. 5, Sally Bartokowiak. Lane number 6, Rebecca Hernandez. Lane 7, Dane Kim. Lane 8, Arlene Delmage. Up next, heat 10 coming on out next. Early leader in lane number 2, that'll be Bethany Wickholm out of Ojai Masters. She came in with a time of 2:45.51. Second position, lane number 4, that'll be Susie Cotton out of Colorado Masters. Splitting at 1:15.61, that's Bethany Wickholm out of Ojai. Coach Taylor, when you come up to the announcing table, let me have a chance. Leader in lane number 2, Bethany Wickholm. Nice race for second between lanes 1, 4, and 7. Carrie Atwell, Susie Cotton, Tatiana Villalobos Molina, but your leader is in lane number 2. That's Bethany Wickholm trying to hold it on, but the field is trying to creep up. Picking up, that's lane number 4, but she's going to hold them off. That's Bethany Wickholm, lane number 2 from Ojai. Unofficial time at the wall of a 2:41.56. Heat 10. This is heat 10 of 16, lane number 1. That's Shannon Mulcahy, unattached lane 2. Susan Ingraham, Masters, South Texas, lane 3. Tracy Grilly, New England Master, lane number 4. Maria Johnson, Palmetto, lane 5. Sally Barkowiak, Michigan Masters, lane number 6. That's Rebecca Hernandez, Paradas Aguas Abiertas, lane number 7. That's Dane Kim, Rose Bowl, lane number 8. That's Arlene Damage, Oregon Masters. Up next will be heat number 11 to 16. Lane number 1 is going to be Ann Erlinson. 2, Zena Courtney. 3, Laura Val. 4, Caitlin Geaver. Lane 5 will be Melena Quesada. 6 will be Laura Adams. Lane 7, Jen Wang. And 8, Lana Enchef. Leader in lane number 4, that's Maria Johnson out of Palmetto Masters. One lap to go for Maria Johnson, lane number 4. Once again, up next is heat 11 of 16. Heat 10 is in the water right now. Erlison, Courtney, Val, Geaver, Casada, Adams, Wang, and Enchef are up next. Maria Johnson out of Palmetto Masters is going to be your heat winner. Racing to the finish on lane number 8. That's going to be Arlene Damage for Oregon Masters. Finishing strong, Maria Johnson, out of Palmetto Masters, unofficial time of a 2:30.80. Nice time improvement. Heat 11. This is heat 11 to 16. Lane number 1, that's Ann Erlinson. Lane 2, Zena Courtney for Swim Melbourne Aquatics Masters. Lane number 3, that's Laura Val, Tamapas Aquatics Masters. Lane number 4, Caitlin Geaver, Kodiak Masters Swimming. Lane number 5, that's Melena Casada, Piratas Aguas Abiertas. Lane number 6, that's Laura Adams for Rose Bowl. Lane number 7, that's Jen Wang for Walnut Creek. And lane number 8, Lana Enchef for Nova. Up next will be heat 12 of 16. Lane 1 will be Jane Asakiak Gage. Lane 2, Devin Colgan. 3, Bailey Gresham. 4, Lynette Hennessy. 5, Savannah Plaxton. 6, Lawrence Blacks. 7, Maya Hawley. And lane number 8 is going to be Jennifer Ridge. Heat 12 of 16 coming up next. Early leader coming in the halfway mark is lane number 4. That's Caitlin Geaver out of Kodiak Master Swimming. Geaver is your leader in lane 4. The race is for second position. Lane number 3, that's Laura Val from Tamaulipas. Lane number 5, that will be Milena Quesada. And lane number 7, that will be Jen Wang out of Walnut Creek. Once again, we have a chance to have one of the Mission Viejo now to our assistant coaches come up to an announcing stand. Thank you. Winner in lane number 4, that's Caitlin Geaver with a time unofficial of 2:25.76. She's at a Kodiak Masters Swimming. Heat 12. This is Heat 12 16. Lane number 1, Jane Eshak Gage out of Arizona Masters. Lane number 2, Devin Colgan, her teammate, Arizona Masters. Lane number 3, Bailey Gresham, Orange County Riptide. Lane number 4, Lynette Hennessy, New Albany Aquatics. Lane number 5, Savannah Plaxton, Long Beach Grunion. Lane number 6, that's Lawrence Block, Walnut Creek. Lane number 7, Maya Hawley, San Diego Swim Master. Lane number 7, that's Jennifer Ridge, Minnesota Master Swim Club. In the water is Heat 12. Up next is Heat 13 to 16. Lane 1 will be Hibbins, 2 Beckhoff, 3 Meckelborg, 4 McIntyre, 5 Mack, 6 Scott, 7 Darlack, 8 Walker. Early leader here in Heat number 12 is lane number 6. That'll be Lawrence Block out of Walnut Creek Masters, followed by lane 5. That's Savannah Plaxton out of Long Beach Grunions. She splits at a 107.50. Turning with 1 lap to go, that's Lawrence Block in lane 6 from Walnut Creek. The race is for second, lanes 5, 3, and 2. That's Savannah Plaxton, Devin Colgan, Bailey Gresham. But bringing it home in a strong fashion, that's Lawrence Block out of Walnut Creek. She came in with an entry time of 2:35.32. Unofficial time at the wall for her is going to be a 2:17.72. That is a crazy time drop for her. Outstanding. What a cheering squad, too. Heat 13. This is Heat 13 of 16. Lane number 1, Veronica Hibbins, Orange County Riptide. Lane number 2, Michelle Beckhoff, Villagers Master. Lane number 3, Heather Melkelborg, Santa Barbara Master. Lane number 4, that's Jennifer McIntyre, Sierra Nevada Master. Lane number 5, that's Tara Mack, New England Master. Lane number 6, Christine Scott out of San Luis Obispo Seahawks. Lane number 7, Kelly Darlack, Nickel City Splash. And lane number 8, that's Heidi Walker, unattached. Up next is going to be heat number 14. 1 is going to be Becky Clevenger. 2, Susie Rabia. 3, and 2, Suchiya. Number 4, Beth Martell. Number 5, Aiden Dravenstadt. 6, Lauren Branscombe. 7, Paula Vega. 8, Lisa Ward. Early leader here in heat number 13. I'll be lane numbers 4, 3, and 6. That's Jennifer McIntyre, Heather Meckelborg, Christine Scott, all turning together at the first 100. Slight lead in lane number 4, Jennifer McIntyre. She splits unofficially at 1:10.13. Once again, up next is heat 14 of 16. 1 Clevenger, 2 Rabia, 3 Shuchia, 4 Martell, 5 Dravenstoff, 6 Branscombe, 7 Vega, 8 Ward. McIntyre is your leader. 1 lap to go from Sierra Nevada Masters. She's followed by Christine Scott out of San Luis Obispo Seahawks. Christine Scott out of San Luis Obispo starting to pick at the pace here, though. I don't think Jennifer McIntyre can see her. She's breathing to her left. Let's see who can finish this. It's Christine Scott in 6, Jennifer McIntyre in 4. Driving it home at the wall is going to be lane number 4, Jennifer McIntyre, Sierra Nevada Masters, unofficial time of 2:25.47. Excellent swim. Heat 14. This is heat 14 of 16. Women's 200-meter freestyle. Lane 1, Becky Clevenger, Conejo Valley. Lane 2, Susie Rabaya, Oregon Masters. Lane 3, and Suchia, Rose Bowl. Lane 4, Beth Martell, Oregon Masters. Lane 5, Aiden Dravenstock, Colorado Masters. Lane 6, Lauren Branscombe, Ensworth Aquatics. Lane 7, that's Paula Vega from CCAT. Lane 8, Lisa Ward, Walnut Creek Masters. Up next is heat number 15. Lane 1, Mary Holman. 2, Wendy Temples. Lane 3, Ellen Reynolds. Lane 4, Allison Zamanian. Lane 5 is going to be Lex Higlet. Lane 6, Sarah Holman. 7, Eve Maidenberg. And lane 8 up next is going to be Jane Hogue. Heat number 15 of 16 coming up next. Your leader here in lane number 14, that's Ann Suchia, swimming for Rose Bowl. She came in at a time of 2:28.15. She's followed closely by lane number 4. That's Beth Martell out of Oregon Masters. Splitting at 1:06.85. That'll be Ann Suchia. Turning at the 150 mark, turning for home, that's Ann Suchia out of Rose Bowl. Still followed by Beth Martell out of Oregon Masters in lane number 4. Once again, up next is the second to last heat for the 200-meter freestyle, heat 15 of 16 up next. Ann Suchia out of Rose Bowl. She's going to win heat number 14. Unofficial time at the wall, 2:18:42. Heat 15. This is Heat 15 of 16, the second to last heat. Lane number 1, Mary Holman, Colorado Masters. Lane number 2, Wendy Temple, Stanford. Lane number 3, Alan Reynolds, Team Redbird. Lane number 4, that's going to be Allison Zamanian out of Walnut Creek. And lane number 5, Lex Higlett, Oregon Masters. Lane 6, Sarah Holman, Colorado Masters. Lane number 7, E. Maidenberg, Agua Masters. Lane number 8, that's Jane Hogue, Mission Viejo Masters. Up next, the 16th and final heat for the women's 200-meter freestyle. One's going to be Amy Visarutanum. Lane number 2, that's Virginia Burns. 3, Callie Harrigan. 4, Jenna Campbell. 5, Allison Arnold. 6, Monica Burns. 7, Stephanie McNichol. And lane number 8 is going to be Micah Gay. Up next at last heat. We have a nice race here. Lanes 3, 4, and 6. That's going to be Alan Reynolds, Allison Zamanian, Sarah Holman. They're coming to the halfway mark together. Splitting at a 107.30 with a slight lead. That's Allison Zamanian, lane number 4. She came in at a time of 2:20.28. Right there was lane number 3. That's Alan Reynolds out of Team Redbird. And lane number 6, still hanging in there, that's Sarah Holman out of Colorado Masters. Turning together by less than a tenth of a second. Lanes 2 and 3 and 4 rather. Alan Reynolds in 3 from Team Redbird. Allison Zamanian from Walnut Creek. It's anybody's race here. Let's cheer your summer home. Now pushing it up, that's Alan Reynolds and Team Redbird. Unofficial time for Alan Reynolds, 2:16.57. Ladies and gentlemen, unofficially, that is a new world and national record. Alan Reynolds out of Team Redbird, unofficially a new world and national record. Congratulations. Heat 16. She broke the old time of 2:20.92 set in 2024 by Jeanette Britz in Australia. And the national time before set in 2012 was Laura Val of the time of 2:21.48. Excellent swim, Ellen. This is the 16th and final heat for the women's 200-meter freestyle. Lane number 1, that's Amy Visarutanum, Nova. Lane number 2, Virginia Burns, Olympic Club. Lane number 3, Callie Harrigan, Mesa. Lane number 4, Jenna Campbell, Colorado Masters. Lane 5, Allison Arnold, Olympic Club. Lane 6, Monica Byrne. Lane number 7, Stephanie McNichol, Mesa Aquatics. Lane number 8, that's Micah Gay for Connecticut Masters. Up next, we'll have the first of the 800-meter freestyle, the first of 12 heats. Event number 12, we'll have 3 swimmers. We'll have Jonathan Frankel in 3, James Shaw in 4, Armin Garibi in lane number 5. Men's 800-meter freestyle coming on up next. Your leader in lane number 4, that's Jenna Campbell. She's out of Colorado Masters Swimming. She came at a time of 2:05 flat. The race is for second position, though, lanes 2, 3, and 5. Virginia Burns, Callie Harrigan, and Allison Arnold out of the Olympic Club. 1 lap to go. Splitting at a 1:31.32. Last 50 split of a 31.32. That's Jenna Campbell. She's looking to go a 2:02 or faster. It depends on how hard she can come home. Let's cheer her home. That's Jenna Campbell, lane number 4. Race for second with a slight lead now, but it's going to be 3 and 5. That's Callie Harrigan in 3. Allison Arnold in 5. Slight lead, that's Callie Harrigan. But your winner of the heat, unofficial time of a 2:02.06, Jenna Campbell out of Colorado Masters Swimming. This is unofficial. At a time of 2:02.06, that will tie Jenna for the national record. For some reason, interesting, we have listed the world time being slower at 2:04, but unofficially, she may have a new national world record. Jenna Campbell, lane number 4, Colorado Masters. Outstanding swim. Let's get started for the 800-meter freestyle. Swimmers, make sure you have a lap counter or something to count for you. In the first heat, we should have swimmers Frankel in 3, Shaw in 4, Garibi in 5. Heat 1.